Hello everyone, this is Natnarf signing back in and welcome back to the Artificer. I can't even spell out it yet until now, goodness sakes. I'm so bad at my English. We finished chapter 1 and yeah, we'll go on to the next chapter. It's exciting. I think this is the last chapter I got. So I have to wait until the third chapter comes out. So there you go. This is the first ending of chapter. Her body still hasn't lost its warmth. But don't tell me this is the little girl now. My fingers caress her skin, leaving a crimson smudge on her cheek. The terror and despair she has just experienced left no trace on her now peaceful visage. She looks as if in deep slumber, but that one desperate breath was her last. How could this happen? No, it's the little girl. No. She was everything to me. And yet who's the laughing? Ha 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 ha. Oh, you! I laugh at the top of my lungs. Why are you laughing? Muscles on my face distort into a repulsive grimace. Hilarious. All of this. What is funny? I let the lifeless husk slip out of my arms. With this, I've lost everything. What's wrong with you? No, that's wrong. It's me, who destroyed it all with its own hands. Staring at my blooded palms, I laugh. Oh, you got into shock and all your memory maybe vanished or something? My God. The barely noticeable click interrupts my rest. My eyes open, welcomed by complete darkness. All street lights are long gone and the curtains block nearly all of the moon's sheen. Only the numbers on the clock's screen glow with burning red. Ouch. Sorry. 3:14 a.m. Why would I be up that early? I wait for my eyes to adjust to the lack of illumination and listen carefully in case the sound reappears. I notice that the LED signaling my PC's readiness is still not lit up. It's like the one on the phone charger. Just like on the one on my English. A power outage. The sound repeats. This time followed by a slight creak. It seems someone's just unlocked the front door. And most probably he's already inside. Oh God, no, we got a serial killer in my house. I doubt it's an ordinary burglar. With all that's happened recently, I have to be ready for anything. If this is the person I think it is, then we're dead. I stick to the wall and move slowly towards the doorway. I can no longer hear any movement, and all signs of the intruder's presence seem to have vanished. No, he's still inside. If you think about it, why would that man act this way? I don't know. It's hard to imagine him sneaking on tiptoes and making no sounds at all. Breaking down the front door and barging in feels more like his style. It's the girl. Is it a common burglar after all? Nope, it's a girl. Ah! Without further thinking, I proceed into the next room. Yep, I don't think. Finally, I hear a single, barely noticeable footstep. Behind me. Oh god. Oh god. Don't move. Oh no. Surge of fear paralyzes my body. How is it behind me? Metallic chill jolts my skin as the barrel is pushed against my temple. What the hell? I try to contain the panic spreading through my brain. The moment I lose focus, it's all over. Using all of my willpower, I regain a bit of my composure. Take it easy. I'm not going anywhere. Can't even go anywhere. Instead of responding, he shoves the gun into my back. He grabs my arm and pushes me forward. Walk. Without any other choice, I obey. How does he know where I live? My head spins as I find a way to... I try to find a way of this pitch. I need to distract him somehow. How will you do that? As we move past the table, I make my move. What? I extend my elbow a bit and it knocks a glass onto the floor. Using the movement of confusion, I lash out at his right arm and as hard as I can. What are you lashing out at? With. The gun slides out of his grip and it lands in the corner of the room. Come on! I stomp on his toes and after some struggle free myself. Just a few meters. I rush towards the door, but as soon as I reach for the knob, bang! You idiot. Excruciating shock pushes me onto the ground. I keep getting shot, do I? I grasp for air, but my lungs refuse to take in any oxygen. Piercing pain radiates from my shoulder blade. I can feel the warmth of my blood seeping down my back. Yeah. As my life slowly fades away, this desperate instincts drown out any reason left in my brain. Shouldn't the screen start getting darker? In the last ditch effort, I extend my arm to drag myself across the floor. This is just like the witch's house. I dig my fingers into the wooden panel, but my captor refuses to let go. Oh my god! My hand is crushed under his foot. Oh my god! Yeah! I want to howl in pain, but I can no longer make any sound. Ow! Here, I'll do it for you. Ow! 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 My mind slowly goes blank. My lips move to curse the man for the last time. Ow! Fuck you! Even that is denied as the blunt blow smashes into the back of my head. Fuck you! Someone. What the hell? Oh my god! Come on, man! I keep getting killed. Why? What does anyone want from me? I need to be rash here. Let's wait and calmly assess the situation. I take cover behind the sofa and try to muffle my breath. Thanks to the mirror reflecting the other part of the apartment, I have a complete view of the interior. Not a lot of time passes before the intruder enters my field of vision. And it sees your face, actually. A man of an average structure wearing what seems to be like a black suit. His features are indistinguishable in the surrounding darkness. His right hand raised up to his cheek, and in it, a gun. After taking a few steps in my direction, he disappears into the bedroom. I glanced towards the main door that were left slightly ajar. This is my chance. Oh no. I bolt towards the exit. I hate this kind. As I'm no longer trying to conceal my presence, the noise made by my movement echoes through the room. Should have just waited until the guy went into your room exactly. I don't have much time. I jump through the doorway, and I get shot. Again! Eardrum shattering blast resounds in the confined space. With buzzing in my ears, I launch myself towards the exit. My entrance. I run down the staircase, jumping down several steps at a time. I can't even do that. I can't afford to get caught in this sight again. Can I call the guy? Still, wait, I don't have my phone. An unnerving thought fuels my already accelerated heartbeat. Heartbeat. Why hasn't anyone noticed? They're all sleeping. Not a single shot can be heard, and not even a single door opens. They're all asleep. It's 3:13 in the morning. No one comes out to investigate the source of the disturbance. Where is everyone? They're all dead. I leap forward, last flight of stairs covered in one go. I'd actually just slide down the railing. A stinging jolt runs through my legs, but I ignore the pain. That will actually be annoying in my legs. I bounce forward and push the door open with all my might. Really? The whole town is drowned in darkness of the light. Of the night! The light! Terrifying. Empty silence surrounds me. Are we dreaming? The usual sound of passing cars is gone. All lights are out. Not a single glowing speck can be seen on the horizon. As if in vacuum, sounds cannot reach me. Even the nature itself has been muted. No rustling of leaves, no buzzing of the mosquitoes. Oh, that's gonna hurt, really. That kind of silence. It's as if the very soul of the city has vanished. The moon shines dimly over the motionless landscape, covering the desolate streets with eerie shadows. A crushing feeling of solitude forces itself into my mind. Even though I can't be sure, even though it can't be right. You still ran. Makes me repeat again and again, draining my will to move. I'm alone. Behind me, increasingly rapid footsteps grow louder. Oh, come on, you're still there. There's no choice but to run towards the darkness. I push away the piercing uncertainty and dash forward. He's gonna shoot me from behind. I make a turn as soon as I reach the first intersection. Really? Almost devoid of all light, the path looks like a dark, endless maw. While running, I sense an object in front of me. The girl again! The blondie one? Merging with the surrounding blackness, it's barely noticeable. Is it the blondie? I managed to stop just before hitting the obstacle. A black sedan. Oh, come on! It's parked inside, blocking my path. Come on! Who the hell left this car here? I jump onto the bonnet and get to the other side. What's the bonnet? Oh, the front of the car, yeah. As soon as I cover just a few meters, I can hear metal creaking under the pressure again. If only I could get out of this line of sight. Go under the car. I don't know where there's a grip on my right. Oh, come on! Huh? Someone pulls me to the side. I'm dragged through a crack in the wall. That's my butt crack. Footsteps getting louder and then go silent. It seems he ran past us. I knew it! It's a blondie girl! I can't leave it alone, can I? I knew it. The helpless stranger speaks up in a familiar voice. It's the blondie! I turn around. It's Blondie! As you expect, it's her. The blonde beauty stares at me with a scolding expression. What did I do? All fear and doubt in my head instantly evaporates. A smile appears on my face. That's it. Are you a stalker or something? Yeah. At first there's red and the vein on her forehead start to fall. Yep, she's my admirer. A truly terrifying sight. A stalker? I save your ass twice and you call me a stalker? Yeah, or else you wouldn't be following me now, would you? Sorry, it was just a joke. A joke! Because you're always there whenever I'm in danger. She shakes her fist in front of my face, but holds back on the urge to hit me. Yeah, because I'm injured enough already. So, who was that? Beats me. I thought he was a burglar. But I've heard a gunshot. You sure know how to find trouble. How should I know? I was in bed. Hey, it's not that I can help it. What's more important is, where is everyone? And see that somehow we're the only ones here. I think I went too fast. I have no idea either. After I noticed what was going on, I decided to check it out. And then, there was you. Always you. Still, there must be someone else left. Someone who knows what's going on. She does not respond and turns away. Great, they're ignoring me again. Anyway, this is not a place to talk. Let's get out of here. Where can we go? There's no one around. She steps through the hole and checks out the surroundings. It's completely silent, and there's no one in sight. It's fine. Stay close. Are you my age? I mean, my character's age. So where are we going? Somewhere safe. Where's that? Oh. And that is my place. Shut up for now. I'm trying to think here. Fine. After taking a few steps forward, she sighs and shrugs her shoulders. Eerie. She mumbles into space. Oh, your name is Eerie. What? My name? Eerie. Of course, I already knew that. Alright. Takeru, my play. Fuck you! I don't get to finish my sentence and as I'm abruptly shoved out of the sidewalk. Really? Flash of gunpowder lights up a wall a few dozen meters away. You ass! A gust of air thunders past me, piercing through the space where I was just a second ago. But even though Eerie saved me again, I'm still in danger. The bullet, after missing its initial target, continues forward towards another obstacle. The girl! Fudge! And by some terrible misfortune, that turns out to be Eerie's side. Great! She cries in pain and reels, but I catch her in time. dragging her after me, I dive around the corner. Now what? Oh. She slides down the wall, clutching her torso with both hands. You look actually nice this way. I kneel by her side and I pry them open gently. Why, are you gonna suck the blood out? Let me see. Too much blood. Even though it seems that the bullet scratched her body and tore through, the bleeding is nothing to be taken lightly. Just suck it all. Drain her blood. You're a vampire. Damn it, I can't tend to it here. We have to move. To get there, we would have to cross the road, and that's what he wants. Great. No more than 2 meters separates us from another piece of cover. But as it is, it'd be 20. And the outcome would still be the same. There's no way we can make it when he's prepared and probably already aiming down his sights. Can we just shut the lights down again? Even though everything falls silent again and the surroundings seem frozen, the situation hasn't changed. We're still being chased by a madman. The instant we move, another deadly bullet will be released, and this time we can't count on blind luck. The shooter is close enough to hit both of us, even if we split up. Harry is breathing heavily, and her skin is pale. Nope, she's not dying yet. Come on, come on. We need her gun. Even though she's pressing her palm down on the wound, the blood trickles down. It's right at a terrifying rate. You don't have to express it that much. That's not a condition she can afford to expend her stamina in. That's true. We can't stay here any longer. Come on, just move! Her wound needs to be treated before she bleeds to death. What? You treated it and repeated it. Okay, fine. Make up your mind. Every passing second makes it harder, and it's only a matter of time before she loses unconsciousness. Great. She catches me staring at the blood seeping through her fingers and mutters a smile. I'm still fine. Any ideas on how to get out of here? I'm thinking. That's not a lie, even. That's a lie, even. That's the lie, even not. That's a lie. Not even a child would believe. She won't be able to run on her own. I'm on it. Well, that's not like there's anywhere to run now. I laugh to myself when it finally dawns onto me how bad our situation is. That's right. I reach into my pocket. What do you have in your pocket? Yeah, right. The signal bar on my phone screen is completely grayed out. Useless junk! I'm about to throw it against the wall in front of me, but I stopped my arm at the last moment. A sudden idea sparked in my head. What kind of idea do you have now? I stare at the device in my hand as my fingers jump over the keypad. Oh. I cannot predict if it will work, but this is the only chance to get out of this pitch. I'm thinking. I press the key for the last time to confirm the input and creep to the edge of the wall. Alright, here goes nothing. I toss it around the corner and it lands onto the loud chunk a few meters into the alley. I only hope that the case survived. The impact. A bullet strikes into the space where my hand was just a moment ago. Desperate smiles appears on my face. You're crazy. Fine. Taking Erie's hand in mine, I start the count. 10. There's no way to tell if it worked. Everything hinges on this far-fetched hunch. 5. But that's fast. Ready? I whisper to Erie and her fingers tighten around mine. 0. That's 0 already? Now! What the? In the overwhelming silence, the distracting sound echoes with deafening power. Oh god. Next split second, you'll decide if the decoy I've set up will be enough. We burst into the street with everything we've got. What are you doing? What kind of... From the corner of my eye, I notice a metallic sheen in the distance, shifting its position. Faster! What? As if to oppose our progress, time slows down. That's your mind. My feet sink into the ground as if they were stuck in quicksand. My lungs slowly fill with another breath. I need to cover no more than a few centimeters to reach safety. What are you? I take a look behind me. My joints obey but move slowly, as if frozen. She is still way back, separated from me by the distance of our outstretched arms. You're going to kill yourselves. Literally. She will not make it in time. What the heck? I spin around on my heel and pull her towards me with all my strength. What is this? We staggered into cover just in time. Another shot thunders behind us. Don't tell me it hit you. He falls forward on me, but I manage to maintain my balance. Her body presses against mine and she yelps in pain. I'm bleeded to death. Are you right? And I'm bleeded. I'm stained. She nods. I extend my hand to her again. You need to keep moving, or you're gonna lose a lot of blood. I need to think of something. Think! We can't keep running away with Erie like this. We're already slowing down, and I can hear her pant as we run. I look around and a possible shelter catches my eye. But you don't have the supplies to heal her wound. This way, in here. I swing the door open and we enter a small abandoned warehouse. Oh god, please tell me there's bandages in there at least. Can be makeshift bandage. I let her lean against the wall and close the door behind us. I hold my breath while I listen intently. Erie does the same. For a few painfully long seconds, we were surrounded by complete silence. Just listen. Not hearing any movement and yet knowing that the only door separate from me from death. So it I need insane. My heartbeat accelerates so much I can feel my whole body pulse with it. My goodness sakes. We made it! Ah, shit! Glass window directly above the door shatters as a small metal object is thrown inside. Don't tell me tear gas. A green can bounces off the floor and tumbles into the far corner of the room. Fudge. Greenish smoke erupts out of it, quickly spreading in the air. Tear gas! Some kind of gas? I attempt to get closer and throw it back out, but the smoke choking fumes become unbearable as soon as I take a few steps forward. We have to get out of here right now. How? It's just right there. I rush to the only possible way to escape and furiously pull at the knob. It won't open. Damn it. That bastard locked us in. We trap inside and the only exit is the steel door closed shut. Shite. No way. I hear a faint whisper behind me, but the voice does not belong to someone I know. What? It's not a proud voice that I was listening to just a moment ago. Don't tell me he's inside already. Oh, it's the voice of a terrified, helpless girl. Oh god, the girl, bleeding. I struggle with the lock, trying to pry the door open, but in vain. Oh god, please no. Think. Oh no, 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 no. Fuck you. Realizing that leaving is impossible, I turn around to face Eerie. Doesn't budge. She is already given up and doesn't even respond. Don't tell me you're dead already. I walk up to her and put my hand on her shoulders. Slap her. Wake up, bitch. Pull yourself together. Just slap. I shake her slightly and she raises her enough for me to see her face. Her eyes, usually full of confidence and courage, are now empty and without their former shine. Don't tell me she's dead. Fuck you. There has to be something. Repeat my words of desperation, but I don't believe in myself. Ah, I chose the wrong one. There's nothing I can do. Come on, man. We're trapped. The air is visibly tinted green by now. If I feel my lungs melting from inside. Taking in a single breath is excruciating, but being deprived of oxygen, my body insists on inhaling even faster. Couldn't you just use your shirt? My eyes swells and it feels as if all blood vessels in my body are about to burst in unison. All strength evaporates from my muscle and I fall to my knees. I keep choosing the wrong endings now, do I? I take a last look at Eerie. I'm sorry. The only thing I am able to do is to say those empty, meaningless words. Once again, I couldn't save those who depended on me. What do you mean? Remember now? Filled with regret, my mind comes to a stop. Fuck you. Let's go back. There has to be a way. I can't let us die here. I push against the steel door with all my strength. Bolts and sharp frame bite into my skin. Oh god, no, yuck! Besides the bleeding cut on my arm, there is no effect. The door doesn't move a millimeter. Only dull echo reverberates as I repeatedly throw myself against it. You're just gonna breathe even more into those gas. The air is thick and hard to inhale. Use the gun! Even though I tried to hold my breath, I'm already light-headed. Eerie is sitting curled in the corner of the room, covering her nose and mouth with her arm. Use the gun. We both won't hold out much longer. You have a gun! Again? Buzzing in my ears become louder and louder as I smash against the metal barrier. I can't feel the pain anymore, and only the blood streaming down my arm makes me realize I'm at my limit. Again, we're at the dead end. What the heck? No matter what I do, I can't break through. God, you guys use the fucking gun. My lungs burn as if someone poured acid down my windpipe. I lose consciousness at any moment now. So this is how it all ends. Oh my god, again? This is just confusing. I can't give up. I ram the door again, but the impact is so weak that it barely makes any noise. Virulent miasma makes it to my brain, and I can't even move away anymore. Without any strength in it, I slide down the door. That's it! You slide! I glance over the corner of the room. Harry is almost motionless, but slight trembling shows that she's still alive. Probably not for long. This scene feels familiar somehow. Oh. Feelings of injustice and anger sustain my faint heartbeat. Oh no. An end like this? Come on! As if. What are you doing? In spite of everything, I heave myself back onto my feet. I focus on the stinging pain running through my body. What are you, Hulk? No longer held back, it brings me back to my senses. I'm already past my limit. Every breath, instead of giving me strength, pushed me closer to a gruesome end. What are you doing? The moment I fall, I die. No, not just me. There's someone who's here as well because of my carelessness. What? She saved my life twice and I just barely got to know her name. What? Wait, what? I did nothing to repair her, endangering her further instead. What are you thinking? My brain's half confused at the moment. Giving up is no longer a choice I can make. I latch onto the iron frame around the door, then pull myself up. Holding on to any protrusion on the wall I can find, I climb to the top. Oh, the tiny broken window above me is far too small to let me pass through, but I already knew that. I inhale as much air as I can, as my lungs can hold, and jump back down. Oh, you're gonna give her air? My whole body burns with all the energy I have left being spent at once. Are you gonna give her air? I smashed into the door harder than ever before. I can hear the metal grind and rattle inside the lock. Will it give out before my bones do? My heart beats furiously to spread oxygen to my muscles. It spends all that I have saved in that instant. What are you, the Hulk promised? Even though my feet hold steady, I can feel fragments of my consciousness crumple away. What are you? Good you weren't shot in the face. I don't allow my eyes to close, but I'm swallowed by darkness anyway. No. I'm sickless. Now what? What? No. Nayo! I lash out wildly, but the barrier before me refuses to give in. Open the door! I drop the knife from my right hand, and double my efforts. I tried to push it open with both of my hands, but the slippery moisture on my palms make it impossible. What are we doing here? God damn it, I don't have time for this. I'll get in with brute force. Doing so without proper focus will be painful, but I have no time for that. I raise my arm to connect with my target. Oh, you have a gun? Oh, their power! I abrupt unleashed the remainder of my stamina into the obstacle. An unpleasant sting pulses in my head, but it's okay. I can still go on. A wave of emerald sheen radiates from my fingers, devouring the wooden surface. Altered matter wriggles under my palm, collapsing into itself. With the final burst of energy, I command the greenish mass to explode, turning what's left of the door into splinters. Oh god. There's flubber. You threw flubber at the door. No! Returning to reality makes my body tremble. What? What? What was that? What are you doing? How did you get oxygen? My mind floats onto the boundary of darkness. And after image of the vision forces my body to make one last push. My arm stretches forward as if its own second. Oh, you're gonna make the door melt? I give in to its will. Oh my god! A spike of numbing pain pierces through my brain. Like a jagged piece of shattered glass, it forces itself deeper and deeper as energy flows into my fingertips. That doesn't sound right. Nope, that doesn't sound right. Ripples running through the middle under my fingers. What was that lock just a second ago is now a melted jade mass obedient to my will. I take my arm away and sever the connection. What the heck? Without my touch, the emerald stone cracks into countless pieces that dissolve in the air. What the? The door, no longer held in place, swings open. What am I doing? Fresh air wakes me from the trance. How about a girl? I save the confusion for later and run back to Aerie. I crouch by her still motionless body and call her name. No response. Yep, she's knocked out. Am I too late? No, she's just knocked out. She's not dead. I place my hand on her pale cheek. Come on, we're getting out of here. I shake her slightly and I hear a faint breath. Her eyes open for a second, but with noticeable difficulty. She coughs and raises her hand. Relieved, I reach out to her. Just get her! Hold on. With my knees still shaking, I carry her out of the building on my back. The hospital's too far away for me to carry her there. There's no guarantee that there's someone left anyway. Going back to my apartment now is the death switch, so that's no good either. There's still somewhere I can go though. Where? The convenience store? I did my research after all. What research? Akida Eri, daughter of a famous, a bit eccentric scholar, Akida Takuya. It is said he spends every day of his life traveling around the globe while dabbling in every possible field from archaeology to etymology. Where did you research? Etymology. His renown does not come from his achievement, however. It's the enormous collection he's gathered through his lifetime. Something that could basically be referred as a private museum. Oh, come on, we're going to a museum. Cool air flows through my hair as I stand in complete silence again. Eri holding on to me with all her strength. Her unconscious frame can mutter. My body pulses with pleasant warmth, and through exhaustion clouds my senses. The pain subsides. Although all that surrounds me is darkness, I know that I can go on. Where are you gonna go? At the edge of the cliff? I take a deep breath and force my legs into motion once again. I'm not alone after all. Gasping, I step up to the entrance. Where am I going? I pull on the knob and it opens without resistance. I keep doing that. Darkness inside makes it hard to navigate. Where am I going? Move along the corridor and enter a random room. Thanks to the numerous large windows, the interior isn't any darker than outside. Okay. Countless bookshelves are lined up by the walls, each filled to the brim. Is this a library? A small round table by one of the windows is covered in dozens small mechanical parts. Huh? I quickly recognized them as the crossbow Eri was using, now disassembled for some reason. Disassembled? On a nearby sofa there's a medkit, left open but half empty. What? It'll have to do. What? I carry Eri to the adjacent. What? With care I lay her down on the bed. When did you do any research? I reached the lamp on the nightstand. Wait, you were still in the room. When did you do research? Just in case, I slip the switch, but the bulb refuses to disperse the dark. What are we doing? Seems the power is gone from the whole city. I pick up the medkit and rummage the room. A flashlight or even a candle would do, but there's nothing of use. I'll have to manage with the faint glow coming from the window. What the hell is going on? But where do I start? Yeah, you gotta do just there on the girl. Shooting a gunshot is not one of my most prominent skills, and it's on a girl more or less. See if they're gonna cut her dress open. What if there's some internal damage or a fragment of the projectile is still inside? For now, I need to stop the bleeding. Doesn't look good. Blood refuses to halt its flow and soaks the sheets underneath. What sheets? Are we on a bed? I can see only the sofa on the screen. Scraps of torn cloth are tangled in the cloth. Some of it probably deeper inside as well. Almost half of it just got drenched. It's hard to pull away now that it's dried. Eesh. I have to get all of it out of the way. Oh, come on. Don't just... Sorry. Oh, no. Dark hue of the blood signifies that no artery was severe. Okay. It might not be a threat to her life, but the amount she has already lost cannot be taken lightly. Come on. I clean up the wound and remove all the matter stuck to the surface. God damn it. I hope this was not the case. What? The naked? Well, it's not really naked. Oh, a tiny metal shard shines amidst the crimson. Oh no. Should I? No. Excuse me. What's the best case scenario? I think it's leave it alone. No, that's really a bad idea. By attempting something like that without proper training and tools, I can cause even more damage. With what is left in the kit, I place 2 layers of makeshift dressing and then secure everything to her waist with bandages. Bandages. I can't even speak. The idea is really disturbing in my head. I cover her with a blanket and fall onto a nearby armchair. Come on, man. Even with being optimistic about it, I can tell this won't be enough. This is not the kind of injury that her body can take care of itself. Come on. It needs to be sewn together or something. With me, I can sew, but I can't take out a bullet. I have to make it to the hospital. I'll have to make it to the hospital. Or we can just use a needle. There must be someone left. Countless thoughts fight in my head for priority, but my body doesn't let me focus. What, you're gonna sleep already? Combined with overwhelmed fatigue, they nearly make me puke. Okay. Just for a bit. What, you gonna sleep? The last hour's events still flashing through my mind, I let myself black out. Yep, you're gonna sleep. You asshole! Don't sleep! Wait for just a bit longer, Airy. What am I? Nothing. I am entombed in an infinite nothingness, barely sustaining my fading existence. I float in primordial void. I am here, and yet I am not. I have no eyes, and yet I can see. I have no ears, and yet I can hear. I have no mouth, and yet I can scream. But there is no one to be seen or heard. And there is no one to respond to my cries. I am all alone. I keep searching for a way out, even though I'm not sure if anything else even exists. Am I God? I wander without end, but this merciless loop always brings me here. I'm a ghost. A single speck of glowing dust in an endless darkness. In this god-forsaken place, it shines like a mighty, undying sun. I knew it. There's God. But no matter how I try, I can't reach it. Despite all the distance I cover, it still remains just a step ahead, as if I haven't moved at all. I'm not disappointed, nor unhappy because of it. Feelings like that don't exist here. What am I? You could say, I keep trying because of hope. That's wrong. Pushing forward is my only purpose. The only thing I feel is true. So once again, even though surely in vain, I approach it. The outcome will be the same as 1,000 times before. But just as I'm about to give up, something changes. 1 in a million chance appears, defying all laws of this place. What is this place? A teeny crack in the reality and space, a way through. A wave of raw desperation saturates my consciousness, and saturates my consciousness with crimson mist. I struggle with an invisible barrier for the first time out of my own will. God, I can't even speak right. I feel my existence reforming and regaining its former state. Am I dead? I remember. I want to break free. Gentle, warm light shines upon me, as if responding to my effort. That's the sun, isn't it? My fingertips yearn for its heat. Just a little more. What the? But as abruptly as it appears, it dissolves, only to make way for something else. What in hell is that? Shapeless, purid sludge coils around my arm, trying to consume me. Eee! Hentai! Tentacle porn! Even though there's no way I can feel it, pain. There's no way I can feel pain. It burns like acid. It pushes through the passage with savage force. Yeah. The barrier separating from me from the other side is broken. I'm being pulled into its core. Journey to the center of the earth. Soon it will be too late to escape from its hold. But I will not take my arm away. Huh? No matter how far the feeling it is, I will reach out even further. What do you mean? As long as it saves me from this hell, I will embrace it with all my soul. Because I, Asahara Koji, you're gonna live. You're gonna be alive. Oh no! Come on! No! This is the end. Wait, this is the end. Oh no! No! You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. No! Oh my god, I want to read some more. I'll keep getting updated and see if the third part will come. The chapter 3 will come out. My god, this is good. I'm stretching my arms. I didn't stretch for a while. This is good. I love it. Whoever you are, keep doing what you're doing. I'll do what I'm doing, you do what you do. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to keep up with it, you want to get updated with this, simply flick on over to the subscribe button and flick over to the like button just to show me how much you like this video. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off. Ow, I hit my headphone.